Great. So I'm so excited to be doing this for Randolph. I've made a gajillion videos online in my life, but I have never gone live. So it's pretty exciting. My name is Sara Beck, and I am an assistant professor of psychology at Randolph College. And like many of you, I am currently living my life, working my life from home. I have two little girls, and I can tell you quite honestly that as I was preparing to do this, one of them said, "I accidentally bit my sister." So that's what's happening in my life. But I'm excited to play some songs for you all. So I'm going to see if I can figure this out. I kind of lost a little bit of my focus with the biting incident, to be perfectly honest. So we're going to have to figure it out. Let's see what we can do here. If you're wondering, didn't she check her tech beforehand? I did check my tech, but it didn't quite work like I thought when it came down to actually get on the Facebook, the Book of Face. So we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Okay. Getting there, getting there. All right. So I came to Randolph after almost, 20 years in Nashville, Tennessee. And I moved there right out of high school, went to college at Vanderbilt. But, I studied psychology in undergrad, but was always playing music. I played music with my family. We had a family band growing up. And I always really cared about songwriting. So Nashville was an incredible place for me. And, when I got into my early 30s, I kind of started thinking about not doing music full time. I loved parts of it, but also there were parts of it that were really challenging in some ways. And also I really had an itch to kind of dig into, to be around people whose ideas just blew my mind, right? So I thought graduate school would do that, and I was right about that. I went to Vanderbilt and studied psychology, and that path has led me here to Lynchburg, Virginia, where I am in my second year as an assistant professor at Randolph College, formerly Randolph-Macon Women's College. And if you had asked me, or when people did ask me in graduate school, what are you getting a PhD for? What do you want to do? I said, well, I want to teach at a teaching-oriented institution that also supports me doing research. And if they had asked me really truthfully, I would have said, also, I hope it's kind of a quirky community where I can really be all the parts of myself and that's supported. And, and then I got a job at a place whose slogan is "Be an Original." So it's an amazing community. So for those of you who are alumni and donors and supporters and employees and faculty and staff, everybody who's listening, thank you. Thank you for being a supporter of Randolph. It's a really special community. So I hope you can hear me okay. My whole computer setup was better. And then it said that FaceTime didn't work with Chrome. So there it is. There it is. We'll hope for the best with my iPhone. I was just, I've been thinking about songs about togetherness, honestly. Songs can do so many powerful things. They do that. And I suppose this is really a love song, but it's also a song about togetherness of sorts. I think you'll know it. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. No feedback on Facebook Live. I see that there are some people here, and that's fantastic. And I'm watching your feed on my phone, my tiny, and I have a really old iPhone, so it's very small. My sister makes fun of it. But I'm so glad to see you all here, and thank you for the kind words. So I'm a songwriter, and that's really, I think, as much as being a singer, what drew me to Nashville was visiting there in high school and going to the Bluebird, which, you know, has really exploded in notoriety. But I probably went there in 1995 and saw some writers of some songs that I knew from the radio, and went, oh, wow, they sound different. They sound like folk songs. And I have always been very wrapped up and kind of enraptured with that process where somebody writes something on a guitar and then you can go in the studio and you can make it big. It can get huge. It can get very different, right? You can change the groove. I'm still really enamored with that process, absolutely. And so I've been making records of my own songs for many years. This one is off of a record I did a few years ago. It's called A Simple Thing. And the song is called One Stone. And it came out of me kind of having a moment with with a very long novel. And getting this idea in my head about this idea of people building cathedrals, right? And how the people who worked on cathedrals had to know that in their lifetime the cathedral would not be done. They would work really hard, but they would maybe work on the south-facing facade, and that was it. You had to know that's it. That's your contribution. And I think that that rings true to me for music, for teaching, for a lot of things that I do in my life, where you have that sense of going, does it really matter that I'm laying this one brick, this one stone? And I really think it does. So that's what this song is about. It's called One Stone. I thought we might have a little visitor, but maybe not. Maybe here. I'm sitting down to write a song, been humming it for days, but the words are finally coming to me now. Don't know if this old world will ever hear what I've got to say, but I guess I'm gonna say it anyhow. 'Cause we are building a cathedral and paper and labor with the rest. And when the world stares in wonder, I will know that I laid one stone. I've traveled over rocks and seas, and everywhere I go, beauty's always calling out my name. Beauty comes in a lot of forms, guys. A lot of forms. There's my dog, Bianca. Hey, baby. I figure if you're gonna have a... That's my... Yeah, yeah. Guys, it's crazy over here. There's a dog. There's a princess that just walked through. All right, I'm trying again here. I mean, I think this is kind of great that so much is kind of going really dreadfully wrong here, because that's how this goes, right? Oh, look, I switched it back around. Guys, I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. Okay. It kind of fits though, right? Like that's what we're dealing with here. I'm gonna now use my teacup and my external mic for my computer, which I'm not using, to prop up my dead iPhone. And if that's not being resourceful, I don't know what is. All right, I'm getting back to this second verse. I love it that someone, by the way, went, "That's that Ken Follett book." Yes, 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 it is, it is. One stone, verse 2. I've traveled over rocks and seas, and everywhere I go, beauty's always calling out my name. I do my best to answer, I walk soft and whisper low, but sometimes even then she slips away. But we are building a cathedral, a monument to heartache and happiness, and I am willing, yes I am able to pick up my pen and paper and labor with the rest. And when the world stares in wonder, I will know that I laid one stone. I may never see it finished in my lifetime, but I will work to see it rise until I'm dead and gone. Is there anything more holy than the lifeline of a song, of a song? And we are building a cathedral, a monument to heartache and happiness. And I am willing, yes I am able to pick up my pen and paper and labor with the rest. And when the world stares in wonder, I will know that I laid one stone. I am willing, yes I am able. Oh, I am willing, yes I am able. Oh, I am willing, oh I am able. Oh, I am willing, yes I am able. Well, you know, one break for a fallen iPhone and an entering poodle and a child in a crown. I mean, isn't that what going live is about? These special moments. These special moments. I actually, I've been teaching online, obviously. Many professors all over the world have been doing that. And I've chosen to offer my normal class times synchronously, but we record them. Students don't have to be there if they're not able to with their schedules, but we do meet synchronously at normal class times. And the first couple of weeks, I was very on top of keeping my children and the dog and everything. I checked my tech, unlike what I did today. I felt really confident. And about week 3 of this, I started getting notes passed to me under the door. And I would say, oh, I'm sorry, my daughter just knocked and gave me a note. And the students would say, well, can you read it? And I think the best one, unfortunately, at first said, Mommy, why are you on your computer all the time? And then it said, also, I have a joke. Knock, knock. So it went right into that. So I want to give a shout out to everybody making things work, making things work at home. Those of us who are, those of you mostly who are going out, especially our essential workers who are doing. I went to the grocery store today. I'm so appreciative for people working at the grocery store. We have a wonderful student who works at the grocery store. Sometimes I see him. I'm so thankful that he's there working, but also I know he's juggling, 4 or 5 classes, all with really differing expectations. So it is such a wild time, and I'm really so thankful for this community, and for all of you. So, songs. So this is, I hear you, Bianca Boodle, the poodle. All right. This is a song that was recorded by Stevie Wonder in the 60s, and he did not write it. And I have been so fortunate to meet and spend a little bit of time with Stevie through my dear friend Mike May, who is a good friend of his. And he actually doesn't love this song. And I've talked to him about this song because I think it's such a great song, and I love his version, and I love the lyrics. And but I did get to sit down with him once and play through it a little bit. So I'm going to play it for you all. Like a long, lonely stream, I keep running toward a dream, moving on, moving on. Like a branch on a tree, I keep reaching to be free, moving on, moving on. Yes, there's a place in the sun where there's hope for everyone, where my poor restless heart has gotta run. Yes, there's a place in the sun, and before my life is done, gotta find me that place in the sun. Like this old dusty road, I get weary from the load, moving on, moving on. Like this tide-troubled earth, I've been rolling since my birth, moving on, moving on. Yes, there's a place in the sun where there's hope for everyone, where my poor restless heart has gotta run. Yes, there's a place in the sun, and before my life is in the sun. There we go. Yeah. Do you think I can have a sip of my tea without tipping the iPhone, the old iPhone? Now I set up on my lime green couch that was given to me by my sister-in-law, given to us, I should say. But I love it so. It's lime. Can you see it? It's lime green. I made these pillows for it while Zooming with some fellow Randolph professors the other day. Time is moving a little differently at home here. So I'm going to play one more song, and thank you, Hannah and Carla and everybody who invited me to do this. And thank you mostly to all the supporters of Randolph. We have such incredible extended community, and I'm really thankful to be a part of it and to have been welcomed, my guitar and all. My research, my guitar, my teaching, my goofball family and all. It's really something special. So I know that you all who are here on this page know that. So I'm going to end with a song that has given a lot to me. I wrote it with a dear friend named Mark Irwin, who was writing with my husband this morning remotely. Stuff's happening. It's very cool. A lot of remote writing happening. But I know Mark would not mind me sharing this, but we wrote this after his mother had passed away, and he had been caregiving for her for quite a long time. And after she passed away, he took some time off, and we wrote a lot during this period. It was probably, 10 years ago, maybe more. But this was the first song that he had tried to sit down and write after his mother passed away. And I remember where we were on Music Row at the publishing company I was writing at, and we got together in the room where we had written a lot of songs. And this song just kind of fell out, and it went on to be a song that many people have gravitated towards. My friend, I ended up singing it at another friend's mom's memorial, which was really special. And when I did have the opportunity to meet Stevie Wonder, he connected with this song, and I actually got the opportunity to sing with him at the big stadium in Nashville when he came through town. And as you can imagine, getting to sing and be among your musical heroes there's nothing like it. There's really nothing like it. So this song, I'm thankful to Mark for this song. He brought this idea, and together we brought it to life. But it kind of it lives because of my friend Mark, and it has traveled because of my friend Mike May, and because of other people who have loved and supported this song. So I hope that you'll hear it today. I hope maybe you'll discover it. This is called To Love Somebody, and it's on a record a few records back. Mm-hmm. Sorry. We tune because we care. If there's one good reason we were put on this earth, it's to love somebody. The only way to satisfy our hunger and thirst is to love somebody. Diamonds and dust will fade away, but all that matters at the end of the day, did you give a little, take a little, make somebody feel like the missing part of your heart? Did you whisper to her, listen to her, kiss away her worries for a little while? Did you make her smile? Did you love somebody? Did you love somebody? Did you love somebody? 'Cause I've been high, I've been low, I've been around The only way to satisfy our hunger and thirst is to love somebody. Diamonds and dust will fade away, but all that matters at the end of the day, did you give a little, take a little, make somebody feel like the missing part of your heart? Did you whisper to her, listen to her, kiss away her worries for a little while? Did you make her smile? Did you love somebody? Did you love somebody? Did you love somebody? Ooh. Tell me, did you love somebody? Thank you all so much for logging into Randolph Memories, for being supporters of Randolph College. I'm Sara Beck. It's been wonderful to be with you. I'm going to be laughing all night about dropping the phone and the tea and the dog and the computer, and we're doing our best. Maybe that's what this is about. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.